Hi everybody! Thank you for tuning in. My name is Johannes and this is the first overview of a Festival Tycoon since the demo in November 2019. I am the developer behind the game and today I'm very happy to be your host for this video. As you might know, Festival Tycoon is a music festival management game with additional RTS gameplay elements. I do want to point out that the game is currently in development and everything you see here might change in the future. Also, this format of recording is very new to me and I do apologize for my not ideal audio setup. In this video, I'm going to show you the improvements, changes and additions I made compared to the demo version you might already know. First, I'll start a new festival. As you can immediately see, one of the big improvements are the visuals. I tried to recreate the stunning nature you often find around festival locations to give you the feeling of being at an actual festival. But it was also important for me to make sure the traditional view of a Tycoon game is preserved. I will start by fencing out the area. You can see that the process of building fences is now very smooth and way better compared to the demo version. There are also different lengths of fences. If you want to change the style of the fence you're about to place, have a look at the lower right corner. Here you can find the build settings. These settings allow you to alter the way of placing down elements in a lot of different ways. You can switch between the different variants of this element. I will go over the options below this one later when placing down toilets. Alright, now that the location is surrounded by fences, it's time to place the entrance. This bus stop over here is the spawn point where all your visitors will arrive. Make sure to place the entrance close to this position to make the arrival as smooth as possible. For this festival, I think a small entrance will just be enough. Make sure to place it the right way around. This arrow over here shows you in which direction the visitors will access the building. So now that I placed the entrance, I want to make sure to leave space for crowd control, which we will cover in another video. Next, I'll focus on the tent areas. As this is a very small location and there really isn't too much space, I think I will place down multiple small areas to make use of the entire location as good as possible. The next thing I want to place is the stage. For this festival, a small stage will do. Stages are obviously very loud and tent areas don't like it when there is a loud source of noise around them. I will place the stage here to make sure to not have too much of an impact on our tent areas. I will go over the quality and the impacts of areas and buildings in another video. With the entrance, stage and tent areas built, we have completed our 3 core pillars of every festival. In theory, we would be ready to go and start the festival now. However, the visitors would most likely not be very happy if they would come at all. So, let's make sure our visitors love the festival. I'll start by placing down the most basic infrastructure. That is toilets and showers. It's worth mentioning here that these cabins have a radius. In this radius, visitors will access them. To not overcrowd any of the cabins, I want to make sure that they are spread out as good as possible over the entire location. Knowing that toilets are needed around tent areas and stages a lot, I will make sure to place a couple of them there. If you take a look at the lower right corner of the screen to the build settings again, you can see there's a button which lets me change to line mode. In this mode, I can simply build a bunch of toilets in a line. Further down, there are 3 options available to me. I want to spread the cabins out a little as well as rotate them. Now that we place toilets for everyone, let us very quickly add a few showers. We mainly need showers around the tent areas. Looking good. You can also see all your facilities using the highlight mode. In this mode, you are able to get a very good view of different aspects of your festival. For example, we can highlight all fences to detect possible holes and take a look of our crowd control situation without being distracted by any other buildings. Let's continue with food and drinks. To make sure your visitors aren't hungry or thirsty, we need to place some booths for them. It's a very good idea to create food courts where you provide a couple of booths at once. Let's do this over here. And again, you should really think of big crowds arriving here at once. After getting something to eat or drink, visitors usually want to relax and enjoy their meal. To fulfill this requirement, you can place down these chill-out areas. Make sure to have enough of them. They get crowded really fast. Awesome! Now, there is only one major thing left we really should add. Activities. Here in the Activities tab, you can find a variety of buildings which offer your visitors something to do during the day while there is no one playing a concert. Perfect! Now that we have added all requirements, let's go ahead and book some bands. You can find the band browser next to the build menu. Here are all the available bands listed. I will do a video about bands and how they interact with you, the player, in the future. For now, let's use a filter to only show bands for small stages. I'll book this band and this one and maybe that one and this one and last but not least this one. Now let's head over to the lineup planner where we arrange the bands on the stage. I'm going to scroll down a bit to get to the evening slots, and by dragging and dropping a band into this slot, the band gets assigned to the stage. The small bands we have here apparently all require only 1 hour on the stage, so I will just schedule them one after another. A 5-hour concert without any break is just fine for our visitors for now. Awesome! Now we are definitely good to go. There are some additional things we could take care of, like quality of buildings or workers' decorations, but these are topics for a future video. By clicking on the button on the top left corner, I can start the festival. And here they come. These are the first visitors to arrive, and you can immediately see why I talked so much about crowd control before and why there will be an extra video on this topic. From here on, there is currently not much to show. As I said, the game is still in development and I only recently started working on the live mode mechanics. I'll leave you with a couple of cinematic shots from the festival, and of course I'll show you the concerts. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked this first ever devlog of Festival Tycoon, consider leaving a like down below and make sure to subscribe for future updates. Please share the video, show it to your friends and give me feedback in the comments. This helps me a lot to improve. If you want to have a chat with me or the community, join my Discord server. You can find the link down below. Thank you very much again and have a lovely day. Speak to you soon. Bye.